Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another MAMG Let's Play of the Witch's Heart. When we left off, we had a drink with Ash, and now Claire's been called to the bath, to, I guess, like, take a bath. I was gonna make it sound kind of weird, so I was like, she's taking a bath now. So we have Sirius and Noelle by themselves, and I think they're about to have a pretty deep conversation, right? Knowing these two. I wonder if it's okay to leave Claire alone like that. Sirius. She's such an easy target. She can get into some real danger sometimes. He's like overprotective now. Right, Noelle. About yesterday. What is it? I'll help you out as much as I'm able. Serious? Well, you know, I've been thinking since then. And if what you're saying is true, and if by some chance Claire dies over this witch's heart thing, I felt it'd leave a bad taste. And with you in that condition, you don't seem very dependable. Besides, if anything happened to her, I'm sure Lady Dorothy would grieve. Yeah. It's because Lady Dorothy would grieve. That's why I'm helping you. Thank you. I'm really so happy. All told, Sirius did save us at the end there. Right, Sirius. I'm really sorry, but I think Claire should know what's going on soon enough. I want you to explain some things to her. Me? Not that I really mind, but... Sorry for putting you through the trouble. Thank you. Please, take care of her. And you get yourself better already. Okay. I feel bad for relying on Sirius. I was convinced I could trust him, but he was my only option, so... I wish I could do something myself, but I'd just be a burden like this. And besides, I could transform into that form at any time. I'm sure she'd be frightened if she saw it. I know she has been before. And I can't get out of here anyway. Oh, poor Noelle. Everyone being happy may be important, but what Sirius was saying is much more realistic than what I've been thinking. I've repeated this over and over, right? Maybe my senses are becoming dull. Why can't I just give up on my ideal? The demons have laughed at me so much about how foolish it is. Why can't I let it go? I keep clinging to my childish ideal. But so much as thinking about hurting or killing anyone makes me shiver. I want to think I'm different from that man. Just like you saved me that day. If there was something I could do, too. Something I could do to change things. What should I do now? My body's feeling a lot better, and I think I'm at least able to walk. I need to thank Ash for dinner. Ash. Who exactly is he? No matter what, I can't see him as just a bad person. But I can't possibly forget that either. In that moment, he was just so scary. I couldn't accept it. I couldn't understand it. Why was he so... Oh, Ash buddy, you there? You just got out of the bath, right? You okay? What? You lose if you worry. You lose if you hesitate. I will return home, to the home where everyone is. Uh, uh, Settle down. Don't think any unnecessary thoughts. Become a heartless, unfeeling demon and realize your wish. I have to make my wish come true. Yes, come in. Ash. Huh? Noelle, are you feeling all right? Yeah, I've gotten a lot better. That's good then. I was worried. Yeah, thanks for earlier. It really made me happy. Oh, don't mention it. Thank you, Ash. Truly, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Maddie. Ash, what's the matter? Uh, uh, it's nothing at all. What was that just now? Why did I... Looking at this person now, I imagined my past self. Please, stop it. I don't want to remember. Oh. Ash, you look kind of exhausted. Uh, I've been drinking a little, you see? Uh, you sure do like to drink, Ash. Huh? I don't believe I've had a drink around you, Noelle. Uh, uh, right. That's right. I imagine him drinking often, but I wouldn't know that at this time. Could you sit down there? Huh? Is that okay? All right, I'll stick around. You're in danger! Incidentally, what are these? Ah, these are my materials on witches. I know. While you're here, would you like to peruse? Uh, sure. I'll take a look. I wonder if any of this would tell me something about Ash. Please, let me know if you're mystified by anything or interested in anything. Okay, thanks. Huh? What? Is something the matter? This person is... Oh my! Are you interested in that file? Here we are. The hero of the town, Nicholas Levine. Hero? What? Nicholas, a hero? Oh? Levine? Could it be? Don't tell me. Mayor Nicholas was your... Yeah. My father. Ah, I see. Noelle. So you lost your father. I'm sorry for bringing up such bad memories. I'm sure it was painful. Huh? No, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it. Or rather, the truth is, I didn't like my father very much. Oh? I don't even want to admit I'm blood related to a person like that. Noelle. Sorry to talk like that suddenly. It probably doesn't feel good to hear me talk like this about my own parent. Well, I know there are many different kinds of families, so could you let me look at that file you have? Yes, here you go. Is this a newspaper clipping? Hero Nicholas. Him? A hero? Is there some error in the article? Here and here and here. The witch Dorothy is called the culprit. My father did all of this. He pinned all his crimes on Dorothy. I see. This article's all nonsense. All of it. It's really his fault. Because of him, countless innocent people were killed. Honestly, whenever I remember that incident, I just want to throw up with disgust. Torturing people like that. It's truly unforgivable. So that's what happened. It's all really my father to blame. It's his fault. It's all his fault. What does he think humans are? That cruelty can't be the doing of a human. My father just didn't exist. Because of him, these awful things. In other words, you say these incidents are all the fault of your father. That's right. It was really him behind everything. Calling Dorothy a heinous witch and him a hero is just beyond messed up. If he didn't exist. If he didn't exist. If he didn't exist, no one would have to be unhappy. If he didn't exist? I suppose that would be true. Sorry for going on about it. I'm sure you don't want to hear it. But I just can't forgive my father. Well, I understand how you feel. However, while I'm not sure if I should say it, there's something I'm curious about. Huh? What? What are you curious about? Whether you can really say it was all the fault of your father. Huh? Well, to be sure, Mayor Nicholas is the most evil here. However, the people obeyed him even so and did as he said. Which is to say, I find myself thinking there's also an issue that lies within the citizens. What do you mean? What are you trying to say? Like you say, Noel, it would be better if such a person didn't exist. That I can understand. However, even though I think that, there will always be people like this. Granted, people such as Mayor Nicholas may be rather uncommon, but people who look down on others and try to use them for their own purposes are not so rare. It's all too common for desires and ethics to be weighted against each other and desires to win out. With thinking as breezy as that, I'm sure you'd be easily deceived as well. Ash? What's going on? Isn't he acting kind of strange? Noel, I think... When someone deceives another, the problem also lies with the deceived. It's a very interesting mentality to have. It's kind of like justifying how you act, right? It's like, well, it's not all my fault that you believed my lies. You did fall for it. Is he waiting on Claire? Mayor Nicholas. Okay, sure. When I think about the witch's heart, I unavoidably remember that man. Him and the people he had danced for him, and that hellish execution. And finally, the hell that unfolded in Lady Dorothy's room. Lady Dorothy, father, mother. Why do I have to go through this? I always have everything taken from me. Huh? Sirius, why are you here? Claire, so you finally came out. Did you want something from me, maybe? Well... Huh? Are you okay? You look a little sick again. No, I'm alright. I just remembered something unpleasant. I came here to talk to you. First of all, would you come to my room? Okay, understood. So much plot is happening. And back to Noelle we go. Okay. I'm kind of worried for Noelle, honestly. When someone deceives another, the deceived is to blame? No, I'm not going as far as blame. I said the problem also lies with them. Noelle. Humans, they don't always live obeying reason. Reason. In other words, people do not necessarily live properly as humans. That's not good. It's a bad thing. You shouldn't do it. Indeed, it's naturally a bad thing. It shouldn't be done. The majority of people think like you, Noelle, that such a person shouldn't exist. However, they do exist. People who put themselves far above others. Well then, do you understand why the people were deceived by Nicholas? Because he was an eloquent speaker. True, but that's not a concrete example. First of all, that kind of evil person naturally doesn't go around saying, "Look, I'm an evil person." Perhaps they acquire the skill to appear on the surface as someone normal. No, or else, perhaps they really do have human aspects. From the fact that you exist, Noelle, I can surmise he was married, for instance. Well, I don't know which one it was, but if someone was acting normal, wouldn't you think them a normal person? Yeah. Evil people pretend to be virtuous in order to get close to people. Not following reason. Acting like a normal person, like a good person, to get closer. These things he's telling me. It's as if Ash is talking about himself. Yeah, exactly. But why would Ash tell me this? Because you're in danger. And even if Mayor Nicholas were to do something evil, I believe he must have controlled information to make it appear that it was valid. There are many people who do not give such thought to politics. Even if it's an objectively warped situation, if Nicholas could use political means to make those obey him the majority, then whether right or wrong, it would gain an apparent validity. And the rules themselves would change. A bizarre situation, but the rules change. Which is to say it becomes accepted. Yes, since everyone's doing it. Even though they're not sure of the reason for it, they go along with it. No matter what strange things happen, people are easily controlled by what the majority of people there agree with. Even if they know it be something evil, acting as a group can sometimes lessen the recognition of it being sinful. Well, that's what the value of justice is. It easily changes by the era and situation. That's why I believe Mayor Nicholas is not the only one to blame. The issue also lies with the deceived citizens who stopped thinking, questioned nothing, and judged wrongly. I understand. I get what you're trying to say, Ash. But the way Ash is putting it, it feels like he's blaming them for being tricked. That kind of scares me a little. Ash, I feel like there are times when I'm not so sure about that. Maybe not thinking about things as bad, like you said. But is it such a bad thing that you deserve to experience something so awful? I just can't think that way. A lack of forethought can't possibly be a good reason to go through such terrible things. The dead can't come back. What my father did only created sadness in the end. I just want you to understand that too. You might call it naive thinking, but I saw many people suffer due to my father, so I don't want to blame them that badly. If I didn't think that way, I'd feel sorry for people who suffered. I do get what you're saying, Ash, but I want to make sure you understand who suffered the most then. I went a bit too far. You were there in person, Noelle, and since I never experienced it myself, I analyzed it indifferently as information. Sorry. Hmm. Oh, thank God Noelle's okay. Noelle, the things you say, I feel like many of them are based in emotion. I feel certain that he's a good person. However, not everyone has such a kind point of view. The kind of person who slyly tries to deceive others for their own purposes. They consider all things mere tools to achieve their goals. And Mayor Nicholas is a prime example. Lamenting a tragedy a tragedy won't accomplish anything in the end. Kindness alone, naive thoughts alone, can't do anything. They can't protect anything. They can't change anything. You'll just have things taken from you. That hell will never, ever leave my mind. It happened because of me, who acted without thinking. Whatever the outcome may have been, it was all the effect of my actions' cause. There were people who said it wasn't my fault that that incident happened. But while you would use reason to think about who was to blame and who wasn't, ultimately, that result was everything. What I was left with in the end was everything. People's lives aren't well put together like fairy tales. If you do good, you'll be rewarded. If you do bad, you'll receive punishment. Nothing so convenient as that ever happens. I simply don't believe in the theory that the world is fair. Actions don't always get the proper result. There are disgustingly many examples of that happening throughout the world. And what my father did only created sadness in the end. I just want you to understand that too. If I didn't think that way, I'd feel sorry for the people who suffered. Feel sorry for them? What you gonna do, Ash? Huh. The photo of everyone. It's gone.
What?
Somehow, I felt as if Ash and I had fundamentally different ways of thinking. You have to think. But maybe there are some parts of me that agree with Ash too. I was probably lacking in those. But I tried to talk back to Ash, but it occurred to me that I surely just must think that way because it's convenient to me. I'm always the one being deceived after all. But no matter what, I can only feel hatred for my father's actions. That hell will never, ever leave my head. All that, all that. I didn't want to admit it.
Okay. It's kind of interesting and pretty heavy. Should we go see? Oh, Sirius's room is locked? He's in there with Claire just being like, listen, you stay here and stay protected forever and ever. Go back to our room? No. Where should we go? It's gonna be something random, like somebody wants a drink again. Oh, maybe Willardo's at the window. Let's go check. He was looking at something before. Willardo? Nope. Okay. I tried. Where you at, buddy? I say buddy, but I don't even know who I'm looking for. Alright, Zyzel, give me your guidance. Give me a hint. Ash carelessly left behind something important somewhere. Oh, it's at the bar. Okay. I bet you that's where it's at. I mean, I know he said the photo was gone. I should have put 2 and 2 together. Because, Noelle didn't see that. It was, Sirius who saw it. The bar was... Oh, I know where it's at. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'll go ahead and end this episode here and head back to the bar. And then next time we will start the episode at the bar. And then we can see what happens, because I don't think anything will happen in between. So, for the time being, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next MAMJ. Let's play.